Hello, Milford. My name is Dr. Matthew Joseph, the Director for Digital Learning and Innovation in the Milford Public Schools. And recently, I participated in a safety symposium sponsored by Gaggle, and they had a chance to talk about digital citizenship. And I had a chance to participate in the discussion and learn from safety officers, other school leaders, and talk with Common Sense Media representative Steve Garton, focusing on the theme of digital safety and digital citizenship. Common Sense Media has a ton of resources that you should check out and share with your school leaders, your classroom teachers, and parents. One of the discussions that we had focused around students' digital footprint. I shared that I actually like to look at that as a digital tattoo. I shared that in my opinion, when the phrase digital footprint is used, it's really talking about the trail that somebody leaves in the things that you do online. For example, our social media activity, the information that is self-created either on your website or your blog or even your recent history. Yes, your recent history, online subscriptions or even online photo galleries and videos. That list could actually go on and on, but essentially anything that's on the internet with your name on it is your digital record. Unfortunately, individuals rarely think twice about putting their names on things online, so their footprint can be very wide. As a principal who looked online to hire and now as a district leader supporting students' online use, I wanted to bring up a few things for you to think about, our students to think about, and our teachers as well. Everything that you do online is stored in a remote area that you may never know about. You can do many things to get these erased, but they may never be totally erased. If you visit a website, the website usually looks at website you were on before you visited this website, and it looks at that information as well. Anything that you search on Google can also be looked up. If you want a job in the future and you have a negative digital footprint, even though you've gone to college, been educated, you're probably not getting that job due to that negative footprint. Every computer has a number on it, so if you put something negative online, it actually can be tracked. Every time you hit post on Twitter or update or add to Facebook, share a photo on Instagram, or even like something on Facebook or any social media for that matter, it adds to this footprint. So think about it. When you walk on a beach and leave a footprint and the wave comes rushing over, it's a little Hollywood for me to see that footprint wash away. With everything that I just shared with you, it's not very easy for your digital footprint to wash away. So that's why I use the phrase digital tattoo. As someone with multiple tattoos, I know the thought that went into them, the planning, the time. And if I want one removed, it would take effort, time, and money to go away. So hold on a second. This is not an episode of Scared Straight because I actually encourage the use of online work, online storytelling through student blogging or website creation, and encourage students researching and even branding themselves because I think that's such a great idea. This MPS talk is focused more about knowing that what you put online is not easily washed away. Even recently on one of my favorite Twitter chats, Hack Learning, we talked about digital storytelling, and I fully support and encourage that online work. Again, with the theme of being thoughtful about what is put online, because there's no guarantee that information or data that is shared online will be removed from the internet. So think about that. I want to continue to promote this, but we want to use our digital tools and media to continue being safe. And that's why I use the words digital tattoo, because I think it's more accurate. So how can we encourage this positive online image? Well, Herm Edwards, who's a former NFL coach, ESPN personality, and he's actually currently the Arizona State University football coach, had a great line when he ran his rookie symposium. You'd heard it, you'd probably see it on ESPN on Mike and Mike. Don't press send. That's what he would tell to all the players. Don't press send. Now, I agree to a point with Coach Edwards, but because we want to encourage digital tools and online platform for our students and Educators for Learning. So I'm going to take the liberty to change his quote just a little bit. Don't press send until you reflect on your work. You want to make sure that represents what you are trying to get across. So here's some of my recommendations of questions before you hit send that you can self-reflect. What impressions are you giving with that online communication? If you don't know that, what would you think about in this post? What impressions would you have of the person who posted it? If it's not positive, don't post it. Remember, tattoo ink is permanent. When you share something online, you turn over control of it. Even if you delete a photo or a post or a tweet, you can't guarantee that it hasn't been copied, screenshotted, or downloaded by someone. Don't forget how easy it is for other people to copy or share online what you've posted, or even changing it without you knowing it. Are you oversharing? The more you share, the more people learn about you. You can't control how someone else uses that information you put out there. What would I want someone to share this fact about me? It's very important to think about. If you're sharing something, what is the impact your post online might have on other people? Does it pass the newspaper test? Think about it. Before you post something online, think, would you want this, or would you be happy to see this on the front page of a local newspaper? If it's no, you probably don't want to hit send. Another and sometimes overlooked point when talking about digital citizenship is, are you giving credit to the website or the person saying it? Technology is all around us, and it's in school for research, it's for writing, and many other tasks. If you are not giving yourself the liberty to educate on the changes in the industry, you are going to be falling behind. It's important for educators to incorporate technology in their lessons. That's my whole job and whole mission into student projects, in all their work. But it's become very easy to post work or thoughts or ideas without acknowledging the original creator. If you post some content and do not give that person credit, you're essentially stealing their work. Avoid this issue by just giving credit to the creator or only posting your own content. For example, as I prepared for this talk, I really looked onto the ISTE website, the ISTE blogs. I used eSchool News. I always use Tech and Learning Leader blog, K-12 Education Leader. And I also read a study by career ambassador Juliana Conklin, who is in business administration and marketing at North Carolina State. She wrote this study in 2017. So with that work and combining my own thoughts and experiences, this really helped me frame the content for today. I've also had the pleasure to work with many great colleagues. One I want to mention, Steve Ouellette. You can follow him at Ouellette Steve, who's the Director of Technology, Learning and Innovation in the Westwood Public Schools. They have guiding principles for instructional technology in Westwood schools, and they use a great acronym, CLEAR. Is it clear? Is it safe? And is it positive? And what CLEAR stands for is it considerate? Is it legal? Is it ethical? Is it appropriate? And it's responsible. Steve and his team did some great work in this area. And make sure you can check out the Westwood website to see some of the work that they've done. The CLEAR document and actually the full guiding principles for instructional technology is on there and for you to see. I took some of that work and his great knowledge here to Milford, and we model our practice after some of their work, and we call our acronym SMART. Are our students being safe online? Are they being mindful? Are they being appropriate? And are they being responsible? Now the T was interesting. We said thumbs up. Thumbs up was for really symbolizing if someone's being smart online and using our digital tool and resources. And actually, when I was at the Gaggle Symposium, someone said that T should just be think. And you know what? I really like that, and I'll probably incorporate that. Because social media provides an excellent opportunity for students and teachers. Hello, Twitter chat. I love Twitter chats. And you use that to network from others from all over the world. If you get a chance to meet a professional in your desired career or field, search them on Twitter or LinkedIn and connect with them. It's empowering for students to post work or project or ideas on the web as well, and use those online resources to really for positive growth. Building a pool of contacts is a great way to get your name out there and promote your thinking or your brand. At the heart of this MPS Talks is not to push anyone away from online use, but to pause for a minute and think before you hit send or publish and create and maintain a positive online presence. That's the goal of today, because today nearly everyone seems to have some type of presence online. Schools should explore ways to help students intentionally build a positive digital identity. Student portfolios is an idea. Blogs or other online tools will provide avenues for learning while allowing students to develop a positive online presence. Students can use these tools to showcase their learning while also highlighting their strengths and personality. That's great. We want that. Having a positive identity that represents students' authentic self will be very valuable when the students apply to college or for jobs or just getting their name out there. Rather than just teaching children about internet safety and reducing their digital tattoo, we should be encouraging them to design the ink to be positive digital tattoos, which will be an asset for them in the future. Make sure to check out Steve Garton, who I talked about, at SGARTON121, and all the Common Sense media tools at commonsense.org/education, or even follow them on Twitter at CommonSenseEd. So thank you for continuing to tune in. The next episode of MPS Talks, we're actually going to be talking to some teachers who use these digital tools in their classroom, and they're going to be showing you how they create the active learning in their classrooms and create the digital online presence for students. So thank you for listening and have a great week, Milford.
There's something